Hello everyone. Welcome to this space. It's always so nice to have you guys here. This is Simone from the Euphoric Garden. And I have a couple of announcements to make. And the first one is I have a website for my art projects that I have been working on for the past year. It is all astrological and it is all earth-based. So I am in the process of creating a sun sign chart for everyone using botanical designs as well as a moon sign chart. And eventually I will get to the rising signs as well. The link will be in the description box below for those of you who are interested in buying a t-shirt, a canvas bag, and stickers. There will be so much more coming your way. I have so many other projects in mind for the years to come, and I would love for you guys to come along this journey. And if you want to support me and my business as an artist for Euphoric Garden, the link will be in the description box below if you're interested in any of those products to support this channel and my business. The second announcement is I am going to begin giving personal readings in the month of May. These readings will be at a price of $15 for one question. For 5 questions, I will price it around $75. That also includes a couple of oracle messages, clarifying cards, and any advice that you may need regarding the questions that you have. Again, the link will be in the description box below for you guys to book a personal reading with me, and it's going to be on euphoricgarden.com with all of my other art projects there, and collectibles and clothing and apparel and all of the astrological goodness that you guys will find there in the near future. And I'm actually really excited about this. It's been a long time coming and it's a slow process, but with your support I feel that we can create a very beautiful community here. Much love and light to all of you, and let's go ahead and jump into your general messages. Hey Libra, sun and rising signs. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your energy. I'm really sorry that I wasn't here in March. I kind of skipped everybody's readings in March because, there was a lot going on in March. Got a job, temporarily, and kind of took me away from YouTube for that month. So I'm getting back into it for April, so I have not forgotten about you guys. Everybody's going to get their reading for the month of April, and maybe an extra reading as well. So Libra, this is for sun and rising signs of Libra. Those 2 placements is what I'm reading for. I'm going to pull 2 oracle messages from 2 different oracle decks. So you're just going to get 2 oracle messages, and then we're going to get 3 tarot messages. I'm trying my best to kind of wrap up these readings a bit, not wrap them up, but just make them a little bit shorter, because I feel like I can go half an hour or longer with your readings, and that I feel like that can be a lot for people. So I'm just trying to kind of cut to the chase and just make sure I give you your messages, and just try to be as clear as I can in your messages. For those of you who want longer messages, maybe I'll just do some live readings or something like that, but we'll see how that goes. So we're just going to try to keep it a little bit shorter this time. All right, so Libra, I just read for your sister sign, Aries, I believe, yes. So we're gonna go ahead and see what comes out for you guys for the month of April 2023. Pluto is an Aquarius. That's huge for everybody. When it comes to social media, when it comes to our relationships, when it comes to how we make money, this is on a global scale, y'all. Pluto affects every orifice of the planet Earth, spiritually, with humanity, right? Physically, everything. So our governments, our leaders, everybody's being affected. So I'm really wishing you guys the best during this transit of Pluto into Aquarius. Okay. And we're also in Aries season, and we're also going to experience Taurus season as well. So this is a very beautiful time. We are in a new astrological year. So please, please take advantage of this time and this energy and these vibrations, right? To me, the new year never really starts until springtime starts, which is Aries season. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy to be here, and I hope that you're happy to be here too. Any struggles that you guys are going through, that's what these readings are here for, okay? And these are general messages, okay, Libra? So this is for your sun and rising signs. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading, Libra. Universe, source, angels, protectors, and guardians, ancestors, please come before us to speak to the sign of Libra, sun and rising signs, for their April 2023 messages. Let's see. For Libra, sun and rising signs. Stay optimistic. It says your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Very interesting. Like I said, the way I'm reading everyone, you know, at least for a while on my channel, is for every sign that I read, I'm going to read their sister sign right after. So I read Aries for you, Libra, and honestly, this is very similar. Even though it's a different card, it's still very similar to what my spirit guides said to Aries, based on what the universe wants you guys to know in general, okay? And again, these are general readings, so they will not resonate with everybody, because everybody has their own path that their own spirit guides or creator has for them to follow. This is just general, so take it as you will. This is very similar. However, for you, Libra, if you have any doubts about something, right? Be aware, or just be aware as to whether your doubt is your gut or your soul giving you that feeling, or if that's just your doubt and fear and your anxiety. Especially for those of you who are empaths, okay? Because sometimes, for me as an empath, I feel like, well, maybe that's my empathic abilities kicking in, but then I really have to sit with it and realize, is this my anxiety? And like take a breath and ground myself and meditate and realize, oh, that's just all my anxiety. You know what I mean? So it just really depends on how grounded you are in that situation, right? There is something that you want, there's something that you prayed for, just like I told Aries, your sister sign. But for some reason, you're not really optimistic about it. You're like, you know, I never get what I want anyway out of this situation, or like, I don't think this is going to even happen for me anyway, but like, oh well. It's like, why would you ask for something that you're not even like, you don't even have faith in it. You're not even trying to like have any type of optimism for it. Why pray for it? Why waste the universe time and waste your time? You know what I mean? Or maybe there's something that you prayed for and you were optimistic for a while, because you're just like, you know, I'm working towards it. I'm, you know, doing all the things that I need to do. I'm showing up, right? But then it kind of fizzles out when you see that there is nothing really happening yet. And then all of a sudden things start to get a little bit tough. That's when you should not give up. And I can attest to that, y'all. And I don't even think I have any Libra in my chart, but I'm just saying, I can definitely attest to that in my own life, where I'm just like, this is bogus. Like, this is not even, I did all this work and nothing's happening. Especially being like a small business owner and trying to like launch my own business. Okay, I'm just giving y'all an example of my life. Like literally that's the hardest thing is when you're putting in the work, you know, you're just day in and day out spending the money, investing, and you're just like, oh, nothing's happening. That's the moment where the universe is like, all right, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do, right? And this happened for me the entire winter of 2022 and 2023 leading up until March. It wasn't until March that it finally clicked and it finally happened for me. And I'm not saying that time frame has to be for everybody, right? I'm just saying that moment where you're like in your brain, that doubtful part of yourself or that darker part of yourself comes up and like rears its ugly head, and it's just like, what are you doing this for? you're literally wasting your time. That's the moment where you're like, no, I'm not going to give up. That's when you take a deep breath and you like say very positive and optimistic things about yourself, about whatever it is that you're working towards. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck, it says blessed change. And we are in a time of blessed change, which is Aries season. It's a new astrological year. And it says a major life change brings you great blessings. Do not give up, Libra. You may be thinking about giving up on a relationship. You're like, I don't know how this is going to work out. This is not looking good. Maybe your person or your friend or whoever this is just really having a hard time pushing through some karma here, or pushing through a situation. They may be a bit sloppy with it, and maybe you're just losing patience, but this actually is going to be worth your time. It's going to be beautiful for you in the long run, for both of you or any party involved in this. So this can be a job, this can be your finances, this can be your career or schooling, what have you, where you moving. Maybe you're wanting to move or travel. What I'm seeing here is you block your own blessings by giving. And once you give up, like you're throwing in the towel, like that's it, right? You fail when you give up. So don't be afraid of failure if that's what it is, Libra, for some of you. That's not for all of you. But don't throw in the towel before things get good. Sometimes the universe is watching you. Not sometimes, all the time the universe is watching you, right? But there are times where the universe just feels, they usually throw in the towel at this point, right? They usually give up at this point. Let's see what they do. Let's give them some signals and some signs to see where they go and what they choose. Sometimes it's like that, right? Other times it just means that there are some blockages that you really need to work on inside of yourself for that time where nothing's really happening. When things are not happening, Libra, sun and rising signs, when things are not happening outwardly and you're just like, ain't nothing happening, that's because everything that is happening is inside of you. The things that you need to fix or improve is inside. That's why things are not popping off on the outside, because there's a lot that needs to happen on the inside. We get so focused as human beings and as visual creatures, we get so focused on what's happening around us and in front of us, but we don't realize, well, what's going on inside of me and up here, right? Sometimes we forget that. And the more that we focus, like through yoga, meditation, body, like body healing, spiritual healing, emotional healing, going to counseling, what have you, you start to realize that things start to move differently because you're different inside, right? Again, I can attest to that. Just saying, you don't have to take that as anything, take it as a grain of salt, but I'm just saying, for those of you who are going through that, I can attest, when you do the inner work while everything else is looking dry outside, you know what I mean? Nothing's happening, nothing is growing, nothing is popping off. Go within for a while, go within. Let's go ahead and see here, Libra, one more oracle message, and then we're going to get into your tarot messages. Let's dig a little bit deeper, okay? For Libra, spirit guides, universe source, guardians and protectors for my Libra tribe, sun and rising signs for April 2023. What guidance do you have for Libra, sun and rising signs for the month of April of the year 2023? Let's see, y'all. I'm so curious. You have the White Witch, be the light. What's interesting, once again, even though these are different cards, like I was telling Aries, your sister sign, you have the key, you have the wand, you have the torch. I don't think I told them they have the torch, but it's the same thing, right? You have the key to the ebb and flow. You know the way. Your soul knows the way. We live in these bodies, we live in a dimension where, our empathic abilities, our spiritual abilities are clouded, right? Which makes sense. However, you have to constantly remind yourself, Libra, that you have the torch. You know the way. The downloads that you get, the prayers that you pray for, they're not just random. That is you, your soul knowing exactly what you want. And it's guiding you, is leading You're helping your spirit guides help you down your path. They're just protecting you and showing you how to improve along that path. But you're the one that's going down this path. You're the one that's chopping down the branches. You know where you're supposed to go. Your soul knows. We all have an inner compass. Your spirit guides are just here to make sure that you are improving as you move along, that you're not carrying any baggage with you, that you're being safe and protected on your journey. You know exactly. What did I just say? I just flipped the deck upside down for the bottom of the deck and you have Seer. I see that as Pisces. Some of you guys have Pisces in your chart, or Aries. Some of you guys have been seeing owls, or there was a period in your life where you saw an owl, or you just kept seeing them, or they kept showing up in your astral projections or your dreams. Some of you guys, it could also be, you may have a berry bush in your backyard, or maybe on your nature hike there's a berry bush. There's something that you can learn from these living beings. A berry bush, doesn't matter what kind of berry bush, an owl, or a butterfly. Definitely. But you have the card of the Seer, and it says, see beyond the current situation. Like I was saying, you have your own inner compass. Libra, sun and rising. Don't look at the way things look. I was saying this to Aries too. Stop looking at the way things appear. That's how we get as humans, that's how we get ourselves into trouble. We look at the appearance of someone or something. We judge a book by its cover, therefore we don't even read the book. Or sometimes we'll read a book based on the cover and it's not even good, right? It's not even worth your time. It was a waste of money, or it was a waste of a library card, what have you. Stop judging things by their appearances, or stop judging things by its appearance. That's not what's going to help you in this scenario, or whatever it is that you're dealing with in April 2023. Even if it's a number of things. Maybe this is not a specific situation. Maybe it's a lot of things, or everything. You just need to completely change your perspective, Libra, sun and rising signs. And realize that when you're looking at a person, even if it's a good, like if you're judging a person positively or a situation positively because of the way it looks, be careful with that. If you're judging a relationship, a friendship, or if you've been judging a family relationship and you've been like, no, like this looks good to me, that's the problem. It looks good to you, but it's probably not good, right? That's what's going to get you into trouble. That's what's going to make things more difficult, right? So it's not about the way things look, whether it's for the good or the bad. It's regarding what your gut is telling you. It's about, again, doing the meditation, asking the universe or your creator or your higher self to show you, or your ancestors, to really show you beyond the veil that's in front of you, to see what a person really is made of, to see their true colors for the good or the bad. Everybody else around you may have a different judgment about this person or this situation or relationship. That doesn't matter. You know what you see. And you may have people who may they may say that you're wrong, that's unfair, you're crazy, or you're naive, you're not seeing things clearly, but you are. You are. Some of you guys have some psychic or telepathic or even empathic abilities. Some of you guys are clairvoyant, and you can see a person's aura like that, and you already make up your mind about that person for the good or the bad, right? Doesn't matter what anyone else says. Doesn't matter how big of a bow it's wrapped in, right? Doesn't matter how brightly colored that bow is. That bow can be your decoy. That can be the decoy, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some tarot, y'all. Let's go ahead and see a little bit further into this message here for April 2023 for you guys, Libra, sun and rising signs, spirit guides. Clarify, or not clarify. Give us 3 tarot cards regarding the oracle messages before us for the sign of Libra, sun and rising signs for their April 2023 messages. Let's see here. Okay. Some of you guys are dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody from your past. This could be a past life relationship kind of a thing, like it's karmic. I wouldn't say that it's soulmate based, but it could be. If this is a person, Libra, Sun and Rising, this is a past life person, this is a soulmate, a karmic, or a karmic partner, whatever it is that you consider it as, if you do have a label like that. But this is definitely or this is someone that you've known in your like long time ago, either since you were kids. This can be a family member, a sibling. This can be somebody who raised you since you were you've known them since you were little. And then we have the Capricorn energy, but I also see this as Sagittarius. This is the World card. Some of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius. Specifically, others of you, you're dealing with a fixed sign, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's something here regarding disappointment here, or you expect to be disappointed. You're stepping through a portal here or into a new chapter with the World card here. Because with the Seven of Cups, you got two sevens here. You're not sure. You really are not sure about this in April. However, yeah, you're not sure about this. Somebody's not bamboozled you, but they kind of tried to pull the wool over your eyes before, because we have the Magician in the reverse here. So what I'm seeing is that you're just not sure about this person. You're not sure about this situation, and this is why either you see this already. What I'm getting for the most of you, you already are looking at this sideways. You're just like, this ain't gonna work. Like, I'm not even gonna give it my time. However, with this Stay Optimistic card and Blessed Change, I'm just getting the sense that the reason why you have this outlook on this situation is because time and time again with past situations from your past leading up until now with the World card here, it's like day in, day out, or season after season, you just kept running into BS. You just kept running into bullshit. And now you're just like, whatever. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, you're just over it, right? That's what I'm getting here. And I don't know exactly what it is. It can be money. It can be a job. It can be your career. It can be a living situation. It can be how you make money. This can be a relationship. So I'm seeing all of the above with the earth energy of the pentacles and the money and the finances, and the cups with the relationships and love, whether it's romance or platonic. Okay, let's see. You're not really sure if you're going to be able to manifest a better outcome with this situation. Ooh, let's clarify. Yeah, you got the Seven of Cups. So somebody, like, you've been lied to before, Libra. Clarify these cards here for my beautiful Libra, Sun and Rising sign, spirit guides for April 2023. The Seven of Swords just fell out. So you're definitely not with it. You're like, I'm okay with just being by myself. You know, somebody needs to prove something. Somebody needs to put in the work. Like, you're just like, I'm not just gonna jump into this, which is fine. You got the Seven of Swords here, so it's Aquarius. So some of you guys definitely dealing with a fixed sign. You don't trust somebody, or you just don't trust the situation. Yeah, you need somebody to do the work. Could be a water sign, Scorpio, or Cancer. You could be dealing with somebody who drinks. Okay, you're not sure. You're not sure about whether this person is gonna, maybe Maybe you feel like you're not really certain if you can trust this person to kick their drinking habits, or you can't really trust this person to be faithful to you, Libra. Maybe you just don't have faith that the universe is going to give you a soulmate or give you somebody that you can, you know, it's like you just don't trust people, or you don't trust the situation currently in April. However, the universe is saying stay optimistic because it's going to send you someone. But however, you need to work through this distrust here. You need to work through what other people have done to you in the past. Now, if this is someone that has hurt you in the past before, they're coming back to you changed. And again, it could be this fixed sign, Capricorn, could be a Sagittarius or a water sign, but that's a lot of signs. But specifically, I'm seeing Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Okay. Then we have the Page of Rods here. That's Leo. You may have a child who's a Capricorn. You may have a child who is a Leo. Or you may have a child who, maybe this person is a little bit immature or they're younger than you. And they have a lot of, there's some of you guys, there's a year that's passed. A year has gone by. 4 seasons have passed. And this person has finally changed. Or this person is ready to change for the better. This could be you as well. Yeah, then you have the 6 of Swords. So once again, you're still doubting that this is going to move forward, but you may have this mindset, if I break up with this person, this may be maybe a breakup, or you're not going to be friends with somebody anymore. You're going to separate yourself from your family. But this is a past person or someone from your past or your past life, where could be a water sign for sure, a Cancer or a Scorpio. But what I'm getting, could be a Pisces too, but what I'm getting here, y'all, is that if you're breaking up with somebody platonically or romantically, you may have in your mind like nothing can be better than what I had now that I'm breaking up with it because I've been lied to. You do not have an optimistic mindset as you move forward, and the universe is like, you need to cut that out because we're pushing you towards something much better. You may not see a better relationship in your future. You may not see a better job. There's something that you've held on to for so long because you were like, no, this was it. This was supposed to be the it thing, right? Or the it person. But it turns out that they weren't. The universe can always make it better, but it's up to you to change your thinking though, Libra, right? This could have been, you thought this was your true love. Yep. Like I said, bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. Like, you've worked really hard for this, okay? Like, you really thought that this was it. But, you know, the universe is like, this person's not good for you. They were never good for you, what have you. You know, you got to see deeper into the situation. We were showing you the signs. We were showing you the synchronicities. And it just wasn't really, like, registering. And that's okay. It happens. But you guys, whatever it is that you're dealing with, if you're getting with somebody and you're just like, I don't think this is going to work out because so-and-so hurt me a long time ago and I don't know if this person's going to do the same thing, stay optimistic, okay? If you're breaking up with somebody or leaving something behind and you're just like, there's never going to be anything better out there for me, you might want to change your perspective there, because there's always something better out there. Always. We may not be able to see it because of the way things look right now, right? Much love and light to all of you, Libra, Sun and Rising signs. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.